Okay, here I'll be opening a couple of packs, one from Star Wars Miniatures, one from Star Wars CCG, and Gold Squadron is going to help us pick which one it is. So if I draw Gold 1, it'll be this pack, Gold 6, this pack. Same for the minis, same for the CCG. Got Reflections 3, Coruscant, Tatooine on there. Alright, let's draw for minis first. What will it end up being? It's hard to shuffle 6 cards. Okay. For minis. Gold 5, so we're opening Galaxy at War. And then for the CCG, Gold 4, so we're opening Tatooine. We'll start with the Tatooine pack. Our rare card's going to be Light Side. And this is kind of a cool card. You have to place Obi-Wan out of play, but after that, you can just use one force to increase your total power by 5 in any one. Well, you can do it multiple times per turn at different battles. This guy's actually a lot of fun. Makes opponent lose force from force drains from their force pile. So for force choke decks, he's actually pretty useful. Putting him at a site with Luke, for example, who makes it hard to fire weapons. I like to do that a lot. And okay, here's one of the better uncommons to get. Lets you deploy a Jedi from your reserve deck. And this is another kind of a fun alien. Opponent has to have total ability less than 8 to initiate battle at the same site. So not very hard if they're doing like battle droids or destroyer droids, but if they wanted to do like a couple of Inquisitors or whatever, they wouldn't really be able to initiate battle. And this one's kind of neat. Goes to the used pile if hit, and works basically as a bodyguard for other characters. So it's kind of fun when they go to the used pile, but yeah, they have to. It only costs 2 to deploy, and your opponent has to target Gamal first. Dark Side Pod Race Arena, Wado's Box, nice for the pod racing. We'll see if we get a pod race from our last 2 uncommons here. We did not. Pit Droid, so there's a lot of pod racing stuff. Okay, so I think I saw this as a character. Ooh, I think it's an alien, is it? Yeah, it is. Oof. Okay, so it's Shmi or Jar Jar. Let's see. If it's 2/5, it's Shmi. It's 2/3, so it's Jar Jar. Alright, I like Jar Jars. It's actually kind of a funny card. He can more or less kamikaze attack the opponent, and yeah, so it's at least a fun card, and it's thematically fit because it's kind of annoying to he can make one of your characters go lost. So yeah, that's an okay pack. We got a good sight, and we got Jar Jar, who is more or less a main character. Perhaps the main character of Star Wars. Mostly joking, but he is the one that makes the Chancellor super powerful or something. Alright, starting out with the Senate Commando, a pretty good common, and they look cool too. Artillerist Magna Guard, so he's got a rocket launcher. ARF Trooper, cheap recon, relatively cheap recon. He's still a good fighter as a clone trooper. This might be our rare. If it is, I won't show it to you right away. It is. I'll set that aside. Felt like a bigger piece, so Rhodian Trader, he's kind of cool. I'll show you his text. Battle Droid, just your standard battle droid, but it's nice to pull those because people like them in swarms. Oh, nice. This is the best uncommon. Oh, this is the best fringe uncommon from the set. It's an R7 Astro Droid. There is a clone trooper with a blaster that's pretty good. Okay. So our rare was General Grievous, Scourge of the Jedi. pretty useful piece. Definitely a different idea than the Clone Wars one. But yeah, so the Clone Wars one gives twin attack and +4 attack and +4 defense to droids. So I would say he's generally better. But if you want to play droids that already have twin attack, then this guy's an interesting choice. If they already have twin attack, something different. I would still think in most cases with most droids you want to play the other ones better. And he's cool because, yeah, he basically gives people in your squad heal 10 or grenades 10, so you can turn a bunch of people into medics. There's that ARC Trooper with Recon. That's kind of the main reason to play him, but squad cover's at least interesting. So here's a Magna Guard who also can shoot rockets. And then this guy's still pretty good to this day, just being a 8-cost override piece. And yeah, that's one thing I've noticed with Wizards is a lot of the cards are damaged right out of the package, especially Knights of the Old Republic rares. I remember there was a big stink on the Wizards forums back when that came out about how all these cards came out creased and kind of, like if you've ever seen a card get sat on, the way they're kind of creased like in a spider web pattern almost, that happened with a lot of those. So I'm not sure why that happened, but yeah, a lot of people annoyed, and then a lot of those characters are some of the more valuable ones in the game now from Knights of the Republic. But in any case, that's a couple of packs, some decent pulls. We got Jar Jar and Grievous. Wonder who'd win head on. But in any case, thanks for watching. I'll have one more video with this particular arrangement, and then maybe start a new series more towards the middle of the year when this one's all up. So thanks again, and hope you tune in for more.